and let's go. How's it going, everyone? Welcome back to my channel. I know it's been a while, but obviously with lockdown and back to work, things are a bit crazy, but it's life. I know we spoke about me doing my engine cover a few weeks ago. We've now finally done that. So I dropped it off. I'll attach the video now when I dropped it off at the guy's name is Basil. He did an amazing job of it. So we're basically gonna, I'll show you that quickly now. Have a look at that and I'll show you what it looks like now. How's it going, everyone? I know it's been a while, but lockdown and everything, everyone going back to work and everything, offices are open, being back at work, it's quite difficult to get in the video now and then. Obviously we're trying. We're actually on the way to go meet a guy. He is going to hydro dip my engine bay cover. So that seems pretty exciting, I think. But we're on the way there now. It's about 5:30. The sun's sort of started going down to the dark. There's the window. You can hear me. So we are on the way to him now. He's going to go over the process with us and show us exactly what he's going to be doing. It's a bit difficult still doing videos and stuff, but we are trying. I actually recently, I just finished it. I'm not too sure if any of you have seen on my Instagram stories and Instagram as well. I painted my key, I can't show you now because it's plugged in, but I painted my key fob gloss red. Actually quite cool, quite exciting with that. That was actually quite fun. Really quick, took me only a couple hours just to mask up the actual buttons, get it quite nicely masked up, otherwise the finish wouldn't have been that great. But we've finished with that. That's turned out quite well. And I'll show you that just now in the video. We're just on the way there now. The guy's name is Basil, and he is going to hydro dip my engine bay cover. So I'm doing like a fiberglass. So you did mention something about that there's different types of fiberglass color you can do, like a black and like a light grey. Not too sure exactly what he meant. I think he mentioned something about that whatever the base of the item that you're dipping, it will be that. So it'll be an effect on the colors, whether you have a black base or a grey base. So I'm actually quite interested to see what exactly he's going to do. So I've seen some of his work already, it looks pretty interesting, and I'm quite excited for that. But we shall see shortly. So as soon as we get there, we can have a chat with him, take off the engine bay cover and give it to him, and then yeah. So on the way there now. Hopefully there's still some light left in the day, because I'm busy using the GoPro Hero 7 Black, and unfortunately the low light is not great at all, but see what we can do. I'm just chopping it off. You can see from there. Okay, cool. So we're here with Basil, and we are just going to hydro dip. What's it called? Hydro dip.
Hydro dip.
We're going to hydro dip
Hydrographic.
my engine bay cover. Here's another one he's recently just done for BMW. That's metal, and he's just dipped that. Puts it into this giant tank. Puts this film down and then sprays on. You said it's an activator, you said?
Yeah, it's a special chemical.
An activator, and then basically you just dip in the atom, and then that's basically it. So it's quite quick and simple. Well, if I tried this, it would not work. So we're going to get this done in a carbon fiber style, and that will still be silver. But that's another one he's recently done. And then over here, he's busy doing another one for BMW. Looks pretty cool. Here's the plastic paint layer, so you can see it on camera. So basically he lays this out onto the water, It sprays
I
the...
could whip it out and just unfold.
Yeah, just see.
section.
Perfect. Because then, so you basically take that, put that on the water, you spray on the applicator, and then basically, you said the plastic dissolves almost.
Yeah, you see.
So the plastic dissolves.
Plastic dissolves, and you're just left with the pattern, which is like an ink, you know.
Okay, so we are now on our way back home from St. Basil. It's a bit late. Just having a chat, seeing how he does everything. Really cool guy, really cool things he's doing. So I'm actually quite excited to see what he's going to do. And hopefully I will see some progress pictures. He said he'll send some videos of him doing some stuff, so we'll see what the hell that looks out, and then we'll see from there. Okay, so we got the car back. Well, not the car back, the engine cover back. I've turned out quite nice. Let me show you now here. So I think that turned out pretty cool. I think that turned out pretty cool. I think I'll give a nice look on the car. Let's just go ahead and quickly open up the bonnet. I don't mind the car being dirty. It's been a while. It rained the other night. Haven't had a chance to get it washed. Let's grab this. And turn out quite nicely. It's like a mirror. Okay, let's pop this on here. Just slip it in its 4 bulge like plugs. It just goes in there, and that's it. I think that looks pretty darn cool. This gives it a nice look, not just plain. I might do all of this next, maybe the top piece over there. I think that turned out quite nice. Just gives it a bit of difference when you open up the engine bay. Yeah, he's also doing my key in a carbon fiber white. There's my car key. So all of this black part over here, he's gonna wrap it, well, hydro dip it in like a carbon fiber white, depending how that turns out. It'll look quite nice. I have a photo on my phone. Let's just show you what that looks like, and you have a C. So that's what it's going to look like. I'm sure you can see it on camera. It's like a white carbon fiber sort of look. So yeah, Looks pretty nice. And then I'm going to be doing a review on the car next week. Dog has peed in the tire because it is his favorite thing to do. I'm going to do a review on the car next week. What I've done to the car, what I'm going to do to the car, and my thoughts on the car, standard, not standard, and all of that. So I think that actually turned out quite nice. I think for an aesthetic mod, that's not bad. It just makes it look quite different. How's everyone? I'm not sure if you can hear me or actually see me actually because it's cold and dark. But we just got to Trace's house now and it's getting, hopefully we can try and get a nice cold start on his 55. I'm not too sure if you can see anything, but hopefully we can try to hear something. Go ahead. Awesome. Yeah, that sounds pretty cool. So just gonna take a quick drive around the block and then hopefully you guys can see. Sounds amazing, and also it goes like an absolute rocket. Okay, so we are in his car. Okay, yeah, so very different to mine. Very different to mine, but obviously you can't really compare. Not sure if you can hear that. Let's get outside of that window. That sounds pretty cool. Yeah, I'm friends with a adult child, but that's fine. That sounds cool. Let's get some close on the front. Hold on. That sounds really good. Now that's fun. You're gonna get pulled over and think you're trying to shoot someone. That puts you back into your seat. That sound is absolutely amazing, so you gotta get over the wind. He's like a little child. I'm sure you can't. I'm sure you can't see his face, but I'm telling you, he's smiling. So what do you have now on the car? You got a stage 2?
Stage 1. Well,
okay.
Down pop.
No, the whole point of being able to talk to someone is to actually be able to hear them. You do that, they can't hear shit.
Just stage 1 with RK's remap, and then sends it back to them after the down pop as well, and got a second remap on it to push as much power as we can get out of this engine with
it's also quite smooth though. Like it's not like it's an everyday driver, but also you put your foot down and
I mean it's comfort and quad once it's an eco pro. I mean it's
BMW's fancy select drive.
You can't even hear anything. It's just with your veritable modes that we've got on here, you can just pretty much customize everything. So depending on how you want to drive, it depends on how you can make the car sound.
That's pretty cool. I think your car's a lot more advanced than mine is, but also a diesel, but TDRs can do pretty well.
Well, that's it. I mean, that's the whole reason why we sent it to RKs is, I mean, they specialize in the diesels, and the thing when we are setting up the cars are obviously you love a bit of the top end, but I mean, majority of the fun is the pulls that you can get.
100%. But these gurgles and downshifts are absolutely amazing. You scare a whole bunch of people walking on the side of the road that you're busy trying to shoot it. And let's go.